We have our second Crush interview right now. Brought to you by people at ORC Software. Go to orasi.com for more information. Make sure this is the interview that needed to happen. So
yes, man, this had to happen, man. Listen, if you know, like I know, I was a big fan of the AAF and these guys.
Yep.
Tyson Graham, Carlos Merritt to the microphone. This is gonna pain me to say, former Atlanta legend player, but I was there every game. Fellas, what's up?
How you doing?
What's good?
Not much, man. I can't call it.
Let's start with something, man. We'll start with you, Tyson. What was it like to play in the AAF, man?
I think it was a good experience being able to play what I would see as competitive football. A lot of dudes in the league, they had some experience in the NFL. Some dudes who didn't, they was hungry enough, to get to that point so that they could play. Just being around some guys who was hungry, my team, and trying to get back to that next level, it was good energy. Like I said, just being able to play ball again, organized ball, and having the ability to showcase my talent and try to get back to where I want to go with school.
This is for both of you guys. Just talk about that first week. Ratings good, all this good talk, and then all of a sudden we kind of hear that, okay, it's financial trouble. But then we continue to play. Start with you, Carlo. What was that like?
Yeah, like it was just. I mean, it was one of them things when you hearing it, so you just like, man, you really don't know how to go about it. But
right.
I think for the athletes, we just kind of really try to focus on what we had to control for that week. You know what I'm saying?
So, hey, Carlo, we know you've been on the show before, and what was it like for you to make a professional team and get to that point? Because we follow you, you've been on, and we saw your plight.
You got ganked by the NFL.
Yeah.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
But to get on this and to play, we asked Tyson, what was it like for you to be a part of this inaugural Atlanta Legends team?
It was a big like process for me, and it was being in the league was big for me also. Just like being able to get to a professional level, to showcase my talents again, to try to reach the level that I've never been to yet, So going out there and just trying to show what I can do, So it was real good. I got another chance to get some more film,
Tyson, let me ask you this, because you're a guy who's been at that level, and then to play in the AAF. But I've always said this, I don't think guys can get better in between transitioning by just working out every day. Right. Like, you have to play live game. That's why I thought the AAF would work.
Right.
Just talk about that part of it.
No, like you said, you got to be able to just be able to play actual football.
Right.
Between the
right.
lines, like
right.
That competitive nature. That like I said, that brought out a lot, because that also gave us the ability to showcase what we can do instead of us just going on the field.
Right.
Doing ladder drills, cone drills, and trying to record it and send it to a team.
Right.
And then they tell you, yeah, we need to wait till you get some film. So this league, especially in the off season of the NFL, it helped us because we was able to actually put out tape, and now that season is about to start in the NFL, you get looks and stuff.
Right.
A lot of you, keep it going with you, Tyson. You guys went through a lot because your head coach left.
Right.
Yeah,
Childress left.
yeah.
Because then y'all had to deal with that.
Right.
And then you playing in San Antonio. Then you coming here and then trying to get used to it. It was a lot on you guys. How did y'all stay focused? What made y'all? Was it just the want to play, just the love of the game? What kept y'all into it like this?
We knew that this is the first run at it, so we knew it was gonna be some type of adversity, but we didn't expect this type. But I mean, we all came together collectively. We just want to play ball, so we took it for what it was and just took it. Came together, and eventually that really made us stronger. Through everything we've been through, coach changes, all the other stuff we had to go through, and that really just brought the dog out of a lot of us when we stepped on the field.
Yeah.
Carlos, being from here, what was that put?
It was just like, it was a moment where I got it. I knew I had 122 people at the game on my ticket list. You know what I'm saying? So it was big for me. It was like almost like a childhood dream. You know what I'm saying?
And just to keep with that, Tyson, I think people underestimated the talent that was out there on that field.
Right.
Me and Mason would always say the level of play was very fast, was very powerful. There was some talent out there because we see a lot of guys from the AAF are getting looks in the league.
Right.
Yeah.
Talk about the talent that you will face during this league, week to week.
Like I said, when you got a bunch of guys who've been out the league or who trying to get in the league,
Everybody hungry.
Everybody hungry. You know what I'm saying? So
It's a different hunger out there.
every day is competitive. Like even in practice, you know, with our team, I can speak for my team. In practice, we was out there. You know,
Yeah.
Defense, we hitting the offense. You know, offense, they hitting us, whatever, for the most part.
Yeah.
But each moment, like it's competitive. So like I said, some dudes who play in the league, they know what it's like in the league. So they trying to do anything they can to get back. So I mean, it's just that want, you know, that drive and that dog in you.
Yeah.
Tyson, this one for you because I don't think people. So just explain to people how hard it is to get to that top level. Because, see, a lot of people think it's sweet leading up to this NFL draft. Because you hear so many kids say, oh, yeah, I'm going to the league.
Yeah.
And like, but do you know what it takes to get to the league? Just explain to the listeners what that grind like. I don't think they know. They don't understand
Yeah, once you get there, you definitely got to tap into a whole nother level because, you know, now you playing pro ball. You know what I'm saying? Like in college, you playing, you know, you on scholarship. You know what I'm saying? Now you getting paid. You going against dudes who, you know, who with whole families, both kids, married, and they not finna let, you know, anybody just come in there and take food off their plate.
Yeah, I gotta eat.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just
I gotta eat.
you just got to tap into a whole nother level, and then you just got to know like that grind just got to kick in like overtime, like, and then even when you get in, you got to do everything that got you there.
Right.
You still got to do that. Like it's just extra, you know, whether it's film and, you know, train or whatever you got to do, but you know what I'm saying? You just got to do what you got to do.
Carlos, first time you got out there, what was the speed like for you going against those receivers in that league?
It was just like practice, you know. It was just like practice. I felt like it was more so of myself, like in my own head, you know, in my own head at first. But once I was able to get my feet wet out there, then I was like, okay, I can play with these guys. You know what I'm saying? Because most of these guys was already people who done been in the NFL.
Yeah.
You know, me, I'm coming straight out of college. I think I was the only player on my team that hadn't been to the NFL yet. You know, so me and probably one other guy.
So you had that new experience.
Yeah, I had the new experience. So
Yeah.
But did you lean on these guys? Because I know I would talk to Damien a lot. And one of the things that Damien would always say, like, I mean, it's not really a different. It's just like facilities and just like all of the extras that we get in it. But work is work.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It's the work. You still got to put the work in.
yeah. So the DBs, we kind of had a tight knit group. So like,
Right.
I'm always in their ear like, hey, bro, you know, well, how you get through this situation? How you just picking up game from them, you know, as the season went, and they was always there to kind of like help me through it, you know, to expedite that experience. You know what I'm saying?
About to take us a quick break. When we come back on the other side, we're going to talk about it, what's happened, and what it was for you guys, your reaction to when everything went down. So, stay with us. Currently, we're in our Crush interview brought to you by Oasis Software. If you missed the first hour, you missed former NFL wife, Angie Marshall. Very good conversation with her.
Man, I almost hurt my feelings out.
About a lot of things that go on. Now we're talking to some guys, professional football players who play with the Atlanta Legends of the Alliance of American Football, like we call it, the AAF. Talking about the experience and some of the things out there. We know, and this is close to us because we did cover the AAF. We had David Livingston on, we had the president on, and we talked to people about it.
I was geeked every week.
And we saw the game it was another level game. And we understood that some kids would get chances to go back to the league because of it. So it gets down to it. Y'all find out that the league was shutting down.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your thoughts.
I mean, you hear about what's going on, but then again, you know, you got ball on the other hand. You trying to focus on that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you had one area in that, and then you focusing on what you got to do every week. So I mean,
Was this
Kinda
weekly though? Y'all were hearing stuff, trying to play the game and did it.
towards the end.
Towards the end of the season, it started to be kind of like weekly. Like
Yeah.
we had probably 3 solid weeks where it was just like, okay, we know it's cool, we good.
Really.
So dispel these rumors because you know now everything coming. They like the guys weren't getting paid. Y'all had to wait on your check. Y'all had to pay to travel. Dispel some of these rumors for everybody.
Yeah, we ain't get paid that first week, did we?
Nah, we didn't get paid the first week. The check was late.
Yeah, it was late.
We ended up getting it, but it was late. And then
So we got paid the second week.
Yeah,
Nobody
then-
like late checks, but hey. I ain't hear nobody else. Nobody getting this.
I'm not putting on nothing until I get.
That's how I felt after the second week. We ain't gonna get the second check.
right, but they ended up coming back to back. So once the investment was made,
Yeah.
you know, so
Okay. Man, that got to be a crazy feeling.
Now, Tyson, you a thumper. I see you out there doing your thing. You
try to,
you
man.
try to thump, man. But I always just, what was your mentality every game?
To bring the energy to the team. I tried to start that off in practice, just by what it is, setting the tone. You know, being the physical player that I am, just delivering hits. You know, on anybody. You know, not being afraid, whether it's offensive linemen, quarterbacks, running backs, whoever want it. So I just tried to bring that, and then hopefully that bring the juice, get everybody else going.
Cause you a big boy out there, man.
All right, y'all can answer this question now, cause the season, you know, y'all mad at Matt Sims, wain't you? Y'all mad at Matt Sims. I was mad at Matt Sims for like 3-4 weeks.
Y'all were killing us.
you know,
Like,
the,
Come on, listen, I'm sitting there like, okay, man, what's going on out here?
Listen, okay, like y'all said earlier, we had the head coach leave, you know, then we had the Michael Vick situation.
Yeah.
He was on the list.
And our head coach,
And that's our guy.
Our head coach at that time, he was serving as the offensive coordinator. And then we had another offensive coordinator leave. So
day
we was
before the
battling a
game.
lot. The day before the game, so we was battling a lot, like, offensively already. So, you know, I can't put that. I really, myself, I can't put that pressure on Matt Sims. You know, he had
That's
to go
okay.
through, he had to go through like three coaches.
That's what you got me for. That's what you got me for. I'm putting that pressure on Matt Sims. I do it.
But come on, man. I know we all are team players, but I saw one game where another quarterback on your team threw about 4 picks, and I was like, y'all need to put your helmet down quick before y'all get it back out there.
Let me get that guy in.
I know y'all hate defense.
Yeah. So when we sat down.
But no, man.
I can't even get the water bottle. What I'm doing?
When we come back, man, I want to definitely talk to you guys about what's next. Where y'all at? This whole process. What did it do for y'all? And what's next for you guys? And we kind of talked about, I won't mention that because we're trying to keep it good out there, but we're going to talk about what's next for you guys and that next level. Stay with us, Sister Chris. All right, yeah. Shout out to another one of my favorite players in the legend. He loves Sprinkle, man. The big fella. I got on a Sprinkle. He
Sprinkle me, man.
You can do that to it, man. So let me ask you guys, Tyson and C. Merritt, where are y'all at now? And what did this teach y'all? What was it? Everything's a teachable moment.
Right.
What did this teach y'all?
So it was just another journey for me on my path. I believe another stepping stone. I feel like everybody path different. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it was just another stone to get where I want to go.
What about you, C?
Answer the color.
It's a continuation of the process for me. You know, trying to reach that main goal. For me, that's what it was. But also, it just teach me that, you know, you can go through a season, go through an opportunity, and do everything right. Shout out to young Waku. He said this in one of our last meetings. You can go through a season, do everything right, and, you know, still don't be granted the opportunity to, you know, play at the next level. So just through it all, just go out there and have fun and, you know, try to do what you can.
Now, a lot of people don't really know the AAF really was supposed to kick off in 2020, but they rushed it out because I guess they were trying to get ahead of the XFL. Was it anything you guys contract where you can't go to the XFL now if that's an option?
I believe you can.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not everything. Okay.
I think everything's suspended.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially since breach of contract. So, I mean, I won't be surprised that once XFL workout start up in a couple more months, you know, people will probably get on.
Start getting the call.
You know.
Can y'all sue the legend?
Man, somebody got to feel it.
'Cause I wonder because I saw they filed bankruptcy.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, the
So
league.
they
I don't know if you can sue the Legends. I think you can sue the AAF.
Interesting.
That is so crazy.
So what's next? Let's start with you, C. Merritt. What you doing? What you got going on? Where you? Because I know you like you say the prize ain't over with.
Right.
You still going for it.
And y'all young.
That's right.
It almost feel
You
like
45 like us, damn, be like, nah, it's over.
Yeah, it's a way over.
Y'all young, man. So what's next, man?
you just training right now. Training, waiting for the phone to ring. You know. So I mean, our work has been put in. You know, we got the film. We got everything we got to see is, you know, kind of more so on our agents and just staying in tune to what your profession is, you know. That's all.
Tyson, what you got? What's going on?
Just doing training, same thing. Just waiting to see how the week go with the draft. Playing everything out, see where the chips fall, and then decide.
Now they can take y'all as free agents, right? After the draft,
Yeah.
and then they come and go to your people, and then free agency at that point.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what's going to basically be the route for a lot of you guys now, because you pretty much figure out, okay, now they got these drafts. Now we got to fill rosters because we got to get bodies and counts.
Yeah. It's a better look. I mean, you can see what teams draft at. You don't want to go somewhere where a team to draft.
Right.
Right.
They got
Free
first
safety.
round safety, right?
Or a priority,
Right.
free agent safety, and now you competing with both of those guys
Who they already looking. You feel me?
At that point, you just the camp body. Now you
Right.
I think the great thing that y'all said, y'all got film now.
Right.
So they've seen y'all play against other professional
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah.
That's the thing that y'all got now. So now when teams are looking, you say, nah, I played against him.
Right.
He's here. We've seen me do this. Because I can tell you that with talent out there, I say this till I'm blue in the face, that I'm like, he should be on the roster. He should be on the roster.
Yeah. I mean, 'cause you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these guys, and like say, for the majority of those guys, I mean, they've been up.
Right.
And they had to come down. Because, I mean, like say, it's always the numbers game.
Right.
It's always a number game. I'm so mad at the AAF, man. I could just throw this phone. I'm so mad at them.
Because everybody was planning on that next week, so we going to the game. I got cussed out. Like, where my passes? Where everybody passes. Saying, where everybody passes.
I ain't even get my purple starter jacket.
Yeah, I know. We was all ready. I got people.
Let me get yours. You had to give it back.
Starter jacket.
We barely got one of
We
them.
barely got one.
We barely got one of them.
Barely got
All
that.
you cute dogs, quit hitting me up. No, we don't have no legend stuff.
They couldn't wait.
Yeah, they were like, yo, I'm aware you got to get me a shirt. Bruh, hold on.
Yeah. Y'all barely got that jacket?
Man,
We got that.
We got that like the 7th week.
Yeah. The week before.
Yeah. What? We kind of knew it was coming to an end, though, man. Locker room, last game of the season.
But
Our
let
general
me ask
manager
y'all,
was in there dancing.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, man.
It ended, but this experience, what did it mean for you?
I mean, a lot for me because I was able to get tape, get his talent. That's all I needed.
Same. I was able to.
Because there's still a lot of people out there on the street that couldn't play. They didn't
Yeah.
get a chance to play, man.
Right.
What can they find you gentlemen at? Because we're going to follow these careers. What can they find you at, dog?
Instagram, Tgram_Junior. Twitter is the same handle, Tgram_Junior.
C_Merritt.
For me, C_Merritt 21.
21.
Instagram and Twitter.
Hey, man.
I had to go find out on page. I got to tag all that out there. I sent you some of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I think we got
I
to
got
get
that
the
We got
Yeah, I
something
got
for you,
to
man.
send yours. Yeah.
We're about to take some more photos with these guys.
Man.
Thank you guys for coming
Say
on,
it.
man. Really appreciate it, man.
Say
Y'all
it.
stay with us.